Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gashi Skyman TV. Matiang'I-Karua and Fred Matiang'I are going to play a major role as far as the 2027 general elections are concerned. When it comes to the opposition, these two leaders can easily send William Samuel Ruto home, actually in the morning. And I was discussing this issue with a politician, and I told him that if the opposition is to win the elections, Fred Matiang'I must be the presidential candidate deputized by Matiang'I-Karua. Let me start by asking you, would you vote for this team? Matiang'I as the president and Matiang'I-Karua as the deputy president. I want to take you through what this team would bring, the advantage of having Matiang'I and Matiang'I-Karua. All issues put aside, how would the leadership of these two people be in a country like Kenya or any developing country? Number one, if you look at Matiang'I-Karua, Matiang'I-Karua is somebody who sticks to the constitution. So she is likely to lead Matiang'I in upholding justice and transparency. The rule of law is likely to prevail. And if you listen to Maraga said what you need in this country is just implement the constitution, make people follow, obey the law. So this one, when you look at Matiang'I and Karua would actually do this, and the country would start changing in the morning. Number two, Matiang'I-Karua is a clean lady. She has been in government. She's not corrupt. She's humble. So what I'm saying here is that we may end up slaying the dragon of corruption. If there is one thing that has destroyed this country, it is corruption. So if Kenyans are looking for somebody who is going to reduce corruption to something that is unbelievable, it is Matiang'I and Matiang'I-Karua. You see, these leaders understand the way the government works. Matiang'I has been in the heart of the government. He knows the kind of corruption. He knows where the money is taken. He knows who steals the money. He knows all the loopholes. And when you bring these two leaders, they may not end corruption totally, but they are likely to reduce corruption by 70%. Number three is policy implementation. Remember Matiang'I, when he was the education minister, when he was the CA's, what he did, he was able to bring a lot of transformative leadership. He just need to implement the policy. So once they agree something on the cabinet, Matiang'I-Karua and Matiang'I would push those policies and ensure that they are implemented. He was able to end cheating in exams within a very short time. Remember the digital transformation, when major media houses had resisted. So this one, when it comes to policy implementation, I don't see any other person in the opposition or in government who can be able to implement policies effectively as Matiang'I. Number three, these guys are likely to attract a lot of investment, foreign investment. They are likely to have what we call investors' confidence, and the country is likely to move forward in a way never seen before. You see, these people are clean. These people are trusted. You know, one of the problems that William Samoei Ruto's government is suffering, the mambo ya corruption. Everybody take William Samoei Ruto's government is hopelessly corrupt. In fact, the president is said to be the number 2 most corrupt person in the world. And that's why you see the country cannot develop. That's why you see investors are not coming to invest in our country. There's no investors' confidence. I noted over the weekend, I think from Friday, the Nairobi Security Exchange looked like everything is going haywire. Shares almost actually losing, everybody losing. I think it's because of what is happening in US. This trade wars between US and China is affecting us. And there is also Matiang'I, his resilience. His resilience in crisis. He is able to handle crisis. And that is very good. You know, when Samuel Ruto was handling crisis is very poor. You remember the way he handled the Gen Z. Remember the way he messed up with everything. In fact, the problem with William Samuel Ruto with the Gen Z is the way he handled them. So he is supposed to show leadership. He's supposed to show that even if we differ, we can be able to move forward. But when it comes to Matiang'I and Karua, these two leaders have what I would call that trait of being resilient. The country is also likely to have political stability. Yes, when leaders are trusted by Kenyans and other politicians, there is stability. If you look at William Samoei Ruto's government, it is quite shaky. And people have reached a point of throwing shoes to the president, which is bad in my view and should not be actually allowed. People need to calm down and let's have a revolution in the ballots, but don't harm anybody, even if you don't agree. And so this is because what I'm calling William Samoei Ruto being not trusted by many Kenyans, and the country look like it is shaky. Na unasikia hata Samia Suluhu Hassan, the president of Tanzania, saying kwa jirani kuna waka moto, akirejelea au akimaanisha taifa letu la Kenya. Then the country is likely to have what I would call a tone of integrity, which is lacking in William Samoei Ruto's government. If you look at William Samoei Ruto's cabinet, people tainted with all cases, others having cases in court, and integrity is lacking. But when you see Matiang'I-Karua and Matiang'I, that idea of integrity, that tone of integrity in the national psyche is likely to be something that would bring development. Then there is also what I would call effective public service. Expect the public service to be very, very effective. Because you see, Matiang'I is a worker, is a supervisor, is a bulldozer. The same case applies to Matiang'I-Karua. These are people who are not going to compromise with anything. In fact, what I'm saying is that we are not going to get that person who is perfect. We can't get somebody who is perfect in this country. Kila mtu ana udhaifu wake. Human beings have their own weaknesses. But now when it comes to competence and excellence, I think I would vote for these two leaders. Also, when it now comes to the issue of integrity and leadership, these two leaders would tick the box. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look at the Constitution, upholding the Constitution, does Matiang'I-Karua and Matiang'I have the box ticked? When you look at the corruption index, is it likely to go up or is it going to reduce? Tick the box. Foreign investment, tick the box. Political stability, tick the box. And integrity, tick the box. And even inspiring youthful leaders and other leaders. These are people who should actually be given the mantle of leadership. I don't know what you think, but from where I sit, Matiang'I-Karua should deputize Fred Okengo Matiang'I, and you'll have it in the morning. Bye-bye.